Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So we've got XRP up here on the hourly, and as you guys can see, we're slowly grinding to the upside over here. XRP by and large, though, looking at it minute to minute, this is not really doing it justice, I gotta say. Yesterday we were trading at 51.3, and today, as of the time of this recording, we are trading at around 52. So up a little bit, albeit not by much. Looking at the trend on the daily, though, we are seeing progress, lots of great progress for XRP. It looks as though this bullish trend is remaining sustainable, and maybe we can actually see it better on the 4-hour here. Get rid of that. Despite the news that we've been getting recently from the SEC suing Binance and suing Coinbase, this kind of gave the market a little bit of a wobble. But guys, XRP is recovering, and all cryptocurrencies, despite who the SEC has been targeting as of late, all cryptocurrencies are seeing the same kind of trend activity. Just bringing up Bitcoin here real quickly, and you can see that for Bitcoin even. Huge move down, followed by a huge move up. So the wobble right over here, and now Bitcoin is sitting at about $26,400 per coin. So again, just trying to get out of this funk. Let me throw Bitcoin on the daily here. Overall though, guys, Bitcoin is looking very, very nice on the daily. The trend is remaining quite robust, and so guys, this is great for the crypto space. Crypto Narcissist here on Twitter posted this tweet with regard to the ODL corridor in Chile. I just revealed in my latest RippleNet material that I am dealing with the Chilean CLP. He says minor currency has a high exchange cost, so ODL is not very useful, but following Travelex's BRL ODL in the Latin American corridor is also a vivid expansion. With RippleNet expanding to 70 plus countries, I hope XRP usage becomes more natural. So just updating us here on the numbers, number of countries reached plus 70. So over 70 countries now utilizing the Ripple network. More than $30 billion in payment volume has been made cumulatively via 20 million transactions since its launch. So there are over 70 payout markets available via the RippleNet network, and some of the partners involved that we've been talking about over the course of Ripple's launch of ODL, of course, is Neum, Tranglo, Travelex, MFS Africa, and Remiti. So the Chilean corridor, we haven't really heard too much about Chile. However, it is looking like there is XRPL usage there via ODL over in Chile. So interesting news there. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous when we're seeing tweets like this. Kieran Kelly posted this. Hugo, Hugo. And Hugo Philion, yes, the guy from the Flare Networks posted this. This is going to piss off a lot of people, but XRP has zero utility until it is FXRP. Hugo, why do you keep putting your foot in your mouth? Of course, shortly after that, though, the tweet had been deleted. I don't know if he's just trying to maybe get some attention here. I have no idea why he would even post this. We know XRP has utility. I mean, it goes without saying. Maybe he's trying to promote XRP. FLR Monk originally posted this, shots fired, and I love it. Of course, the tweet was deleted. I don't know how long after he posted this he finally decided to delete this tweet. But I mean, people in the XRP community have been lukewarm on Hugo Philion for a while now. Of course, there was initially that Flare delay that we were all waiting for over 2 years. And he's made some comments over the years, too, that has just, not jived well with the XRP community. And now this. Hugo. I mean, I kind of feel the same way. But I mean, we know what we hold. The SEC also knows what we hold. And they're trying tooth and nail to suppress Ripple and XRP, but it's not looking like it's going too well. I happen to see this too, guys, from Matthew Lany, BIS Working Papers. This coming out, this is a brand new report, June 2023, okay? The Crypto Multiplier by Rodney Garrett and Martin R.C. Van Oord. I took the liberty to bring up this report here, okay? And essentially what they're talking about here is the crypto multiplier. I think this is a document to kind of support this idea that, there are a lot of cryptocurrencies out there that are scams, but they utilized Ripple and XRP in the example. But let me explain, okay? First, let me read this abstract. The exchange rates of cryptocurrencies are highly volatile. This paper provides insight into the source of this volatility by developing a concept of the crypto multiplier, which measures the equilibrium response of a cryptocurrency's market cap to aggregate inflows and outflows of investor funds. The crypto multiplier takes high values when large shares of a cryptocurrency coin is held at an investment rather than being used as a means of payment. So holding particular coins for spec trading. Empirical evidence shows that the number of coins held for the purpose of making payments is rather small for major cryptocurrencies, suggesting large crypto multipliers. And this, guys, is what gets cryptocurrency off the ground. The analysis explains why announcements by large investors, celebrity endorsements, or financial crises can result in substantial price movements. So, guys, this is what the BIS is saying in this report that was just published within the last 8 days, because today I'm recording this on June the 8th, 2023. This just came out, so within the last 8 days. It doesn't have an exact date here, but this is big news. I have a feeling that although we know Gary Gensler is going about the crypto crackdown in the wrong way, we have, I guess, okay, here's what I think. I think the overall concept of cracking down on crappy cryptos, okay, the 99% of coins that are garbage, is coherent across the board worldwide. I think that, a lot of these industries, a lot of these countries want to say, okay, we need to get rid of those crappy ICO type scammy coins. And, there's going to be ways to do this. Maybe this is a paper supporting the fact that, okay, look, we understand that there's this concept of the crypto multiplier, and if we can identify examples of this, maybe we can crack down on more cryptocurrencies and, clean up the space a bit, because 25,000 cryptos, we clearly don't need that many. Well, guys, here is the example they used. So this goes all the way back to 2014. An illustration of the scenario that ensued after one of Ripple's founders publicly pronounced to sell off all his holdings of XRP. So that was Jed McCaleb. He no longer worked for the company, indicating he made this public pre-announcement because of transparency reasons and an immense respect for the community. The exchange rate of Ripple's cryptocurrency plummeted more than 40% following the announcement, even though the co-founder held at most 9% of the coins. Ripple, which relied on the sale of coins as a source of revenue, seemed to have been well aware of the price impact of winding down such a large position. The company entered into an agreement with the co-founder that required him to spread out the sale of the coins. So guys, we know about that, but basically what they're saying here is that, price fluctuations happen because of this type of event. And so these guys, they want to move away from that. And guys, maybe this is why we're seeing the crypto crackdown. Of course, this is also why now more than ever, we have to diversify in this market. So on my Patreon, I'm going to be talking about the trades that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be posting updates, videos of the trades I make on the day that they occur. I talk about down cost averaging and potential targets. So it is only $5 a month. And because we're getting news of the SEC cracking down on new coins, diversifying, I think, is the best strategy going into this. I mean, if you hold XRP, we're already kind of ahead of the game. And if you're watching this channel, you probably already do. So anyway, just wanted to bring that to your attention too, because yeah, this is what I think is going on here. They're trying to find clever ways, new innovative ways to crack down on cryptocurrencies. Now, guys, I also saw this from Michael Branch. This has to do with Coinbase choosing not to shut down their staking or delist any coins. So I'm going to give you guys some of the highlighted points here. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong has confirmed that the exchange will not shut down staking services. Chief Legal Officer Paul Grewal revealed that the company has no plans to delist any tokens named in the SEC complaint. So this is exactly what I was saying yesterday. Even though the SEC is, targeting coins, and you might think, oh no, that was in my portfolio. What am I going to do now? Is it not going to go up in the next bull run? Whatever. At the end of the day, guys, not all of these crypto exchanges are going to, listen 100% to what the SEC did. I think with the XRP situation back in late 2020, early 2021, that was kind of the first one. So all these exchanges, out of an abundance of caution, delisted XRP. But now that so many more coins are, being revealed as potential securities by the SEC, I think that, it's kind of like the boy who cried wolf. You call wolf so many times and people are just not going to believe you anymore. So I think that we're entering a very interesting time. Again, diversification in our crypto portfolios, I think for this bull run is going to be very important. So let me continue here. The SEC initiated enforcement action against the exchange over its staking program and alleged security tokens. Grewal previously stated that the lawsuit will have no impact and the exchange will continue to operate as usual. So these guys are not backing down. They are not reaccommodating. They're not rejigging to accommodate the SEC. And that's interesting. They must have a lot of backing, supporting data to help their case along the way. Of course, the XRP community has also come out and given Coinbase a lot of ammo to use against the SEC. Bill Morgan here also pointing this out. This ends the myth that Coinbase ceased XRP trading because it is a regulated public company with duties to shareholders, and XRP was treated differently because Ripple was actually sued, whereas issuers of the tokens the SEC calls securities have not been sued. Here, Coinbase is sued for its staking program, which the SEC alleges in an investment contract, but does not intend to cease offering it. If it treated its own staking offering in the same way it treated XRP, it would cease offering it and not reconsider offering it until a successful decision or settlement of the SEC lawsuit. Yet, another inconsistency shows that there was an additional motive for ceasing XRP trading, and that the lawsuit against Ripple was the occasion, not the cause or sole cause for the decision. Any comments? Paul Gruwal. So I don't know if Paul Gruwal did respond to this tweet thread, but very good observations here. Great observations here from Bill Morgan. We're in a bit of a different situation now, and this whole idea that anything under the sun that the SEC names we should be worried about, I think is kind of, maybe that's kind of late 2020, early 2021 thinking. I don't think that is the case anymore. However, we still have to be careful. Bill Haggerty of Tennessee says that the SEC is weaponizing itself to destroy an entire industry. This another one from Michael Branch. So he's a Republican senator from Tennessee. The SEC is weaponizing their role to kill an industry, allowing a company to list publicly and then stonewalling their attempts to register is indefensible. Gary Gensler, expect to hear from Congress. Boom goes the dynamite. He has been told. The SEC recently filed lawsuits against both Coinbase and Binance, as we know. In March, Haggerty and other Congress members penned a letter demanding answers from the U.S. regulatory agencies for their enforcement actions against crypto firms. At the time, the senators compared the actions of the regulatory bodies to that of Operation Choke Point, which they say was an initiative under the Obama administration to apply pressure to legal financial institutions they weren't fond of. So he's calling it out, just as it is, as it should be. The SEC has failed. Here's another quote. The SEC has failed to provide a path for digital asset exchanges to register, and even worse, has failed to provide adequate legal guidance on what differentiates a security from a commodity. This coming from Cynthia Lummis. The SEC's continued reliance on regulation by enforcement continues to harm consumers. So I talked about, I mentioned that quote yesterday in yesterday's video. And, Congress is getting a little spicy too, I'm finding. They do not want this industry hindered by a bad actor, namely Gary Gensler. Now, we've also got news that Gensler applied to serve as an advisor for Binance in 2019. This one from Mario Nafal. So after working at MIT in 2018, he applies to become an advisor to Binance. He is rejected, my guess. By 2021, he becomes the SEC's chairman. By 2022, he says that Binance is operating illegally in the US. And by 2023, the SEC sues Binance. Did I miss something? Is it me, or does this sound like a weird, twisted version of the show Billions? Conveying the information in plain sight is Hollywood's mandate. It's their MO. So I would not be surprised if there are many similarities. I don't actually watch the show Billions. I kind of got bored of it after a few episodes, but that's just me. I love the show Succession, though. An amazing show. Anyway, gonna keep moving along. So Binance has now officially said they're going to delist over 100 plus trading pairs, mainly with Tether. So eyeing Tether specifically, and the trading pairs are listed below here. Quite a few, just to name some of them: Aave, Ape, BAT, BAT token, BCH, CeeLo, Coty, Engine, EOS, Flow, Forth, GAL, GLM. What else do we got here? QNT, Qtum, Rare, Reef, Ren, Rec, Rose, Loom. I mean, there's so many here that they're now just, deciding to pause trading on these particular pairs. So it's interesting, but this is just happening in Binance, for Binance US. So the regular Binance exchange, the bigger one, I don't think they are being touched. Just in the United States, Binance.us is now deciding to remove all these trading pairs. This coming as this tweet recently got deleted, okay, from Digital Asset Buy here, from Bloomberg Crypto. The tweet was Catherine Coley, and I don't know how long you guys have been in this space. If you remember Catherine, the first CEO of Binance, has been little heard from or seen since her sudden exit in 2021. That is, until the US SEC sued crypto exchange along with Binance Holdings. Now, I do not know why that got deleted. Chip from On the Chain decided to post an old interview with Catherine Coley. Also wanted to mention that not only was she the Chief Executive Officer, CEO at Binance US, she was also the head of XRP institutional liquidity from 2017 to 2019 at Ripple. So interesting to note that, and I think I may know why, guys. This document was just released. So Catherine Coley has prepared, I guess, the testimony here. Maybe it was a deposition of sorts, and it is all listed here. I do have the link in the description. I am going to tell you guys I have not read it, but again, as the former first CEO of Binance, I'm sure she has a lot to say. So I don't know if any of you guys have gotten around to this yet. It is here, and I'm probably going to refer to my video's description to find that link again. So I will link everything in the description of the video for you guys. If you guys are also interested in finding out what Catherine Coley may have to say about Binance.us. As I keep saying, we are in uncharted territory, guys. The crypto space is still full of cryptocurrencies that are generally garbage, I would venture to say. Market cap still hovering at around $1.1 trillion. But guys, look at all these coins. I mean, we can't go on like this, and it's going to be a blessing in disguise for us. The institutional money still waiting on the sidelines, waiting to pump their money into the coins that have real-world utility. Again, diversifying into coins is going to be my strategy this coming bull run. And Brad Garlinghouse also doesn't seem fazed about what is going on here. He actually seems kind of confident. And, Bill Morgan noticed something here. This one from XRP Crypto Wolf. This article says Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse recently took to Twitter to express his opinions on the recent comments made by Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC, regarding digital currencies. In particular, the executive statement implied that he believes the SEC's authority is limited and that Gensler's actions are a sign of weakness. And reacting to Brad Garlinghouse's tweet here, which says, it's embarrassing to watch an unelected bureaucrat flail like this to mask the fact that he and his agency don't have the power that he so desperately craves. No one is fooled. And Bill Morgan here bringing up a great point. Not the words of a man expecting a bad outcome in the lawsuit brought against him by the SEC. So, is Brad showing confidence? Obviously, many of us have already speculated that the Ripple case is practically done. We're going to come out of this positively. I mean, the price of XRP is also reflecting an upward trend over the last couple of weeks now, 2-3 weeks. We've been seeing nothing but positive momentum for XRP. So, even despite the fact that we did see, like I said, a bit of a downturn. Recently, we have come out of that quite well. Looks as though Brad is confident, but also wanted to bring this up. James K. Philion brought up this MarketWatch article with regards to U.S. regulation, Coinbase, Binance, and the crackdown that we're seeing. In the opinion of the author here, Coinbase and Binance crackdown hurts the U.S. more than it does Bitcoin and other crypto. So, in essence, the message is, guys, we don't have to worry about our cryptocurrencies. I would still diversify. Again, I am offering a Patreon, only $5 a month, and I'm going to be letting you guys in on the trades that I'm going to be making. And, you can follow my journey there if you want. How much profit can we take this coming bull run? This is essentially an American problem. Let's not forget, guys, the rest of the world is trading cryptocurrency with ease. Well, more or less. I will link this article in the description for you guys to read if you are interested. But ultimately, just wanted to go down here. While the recent developments suggest a potential turning point for the story in crypto in the US, the CEO of Global Digital Assets and Cryptocurrency Association, Gabriela Kuz, notes that the crypto industry extends well beyond U.S. borders. Despite regulatory obstacles in one country, the industry continues to thrive globally. Kuz also draws attention to another interesting pattern in the market's response to regulatory actions. These events seem to push capital from less defined digital assets or altcoins into Bitcoin. So, with the uncertainty, people are moving money, and let's not paint all altcoins with one brush, but from the less defined digital assets, so certain altcoins, into Bitcoin, strengthening its position within the crypto landscape. The recent allegations against Binance could further catalyze this trend in the future. So, they are suggesting maybe we'll see more activity for Bitcoin. I personally don't think that is the case. I do think the cryptocurrencies that can stand on their own are going to see money inflows flow right in this coming bull run. That's just my opinion, though. I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.